Hello everyone and welcome to Super T Console Gaming. It's a continuation of our Splatoon single player playthrough and we are kicking off exactly from where we left video number 1 and our goal is to continue playing through Future Utopia Island. We made a start on it in the last video and we're going to continue now. Thank you to everyone who's watched and liked and commented on that video. That was great. Appreciate it a whole bunch. Okay, so we have completed that. Let's make our way around and do a few collectibles and see what we can do here as we progress through the game. What have we got? You got a decoration. Oh, we're going to spend a bit of time in the lobby terminal by the sounds of it. And as that goes away, thank you very much for joining us. Appreciate having you along as always. Chuck us a like. Get in the comments and say g'day. Let us know what's going on. Tell us what you think about Splatoon 3. Obviously not out for a while. That was a bad shot, wasn't it? He's like, dude, I've done it again. I did buy this game the day it came out. No, he didn't like that either. Small fry's not touching that fuzzball till it gets some power eggs. Okay, fine. Must be worth a bit. What about this one? He's not on that one either. Okay, righto. Oh. Hey, what's this? Oh, it's just finally. Oh, well, that's just got too difficult. Hey, little buddy. He found something. Yeah, all right. Well, I can't get to it though, that's the problem. If I touch that, I turn into fuzz. Like more fuzz, Neil. Alright. Not bad. Oh, we finally got one of those things. The Sardinium. We've finally got one. So now, we go into our menu. We're half a chance of being able to unlock something. Oh no, not that one, because it needs 3 of them. Where's something that needs 1? Small fry HP up. Special charge up. Increase the rate at which the special gauge fills. Can I do that one? I don't know. Let's go here. It's going to let me do it. Alright, so now I can upgrade. I can do both. Alright. Oh, so it's 1 unlock per area and then you can get everything in there. Well, isn't that just wonderful? Alright, so our little buddy, he's been upgraded as well, and that's as far as we can get now, so we'll jump out of that. I'm going to see what else we can open before I go back to hitting those balloons. I do need to be able to get up here. So let's... see if he opens up that for us, which he has done. So we can now get up here fairly easy. Oh yeah, so we'll need to do a bit of that action. What's that going to take us? Oh, it's just another eye in the sky. What have I got? Just under 1400. Let's see if I've got enough to unload. Oh, no, just short on that, so we'll jump back out. It's alright, Fuzzball. We don't need you. You're all good, bro. Alright, more power eggs. What was that? You can't have... Oh, I thought she said I had too many. I was going to go, hang on a sec. That's not how we roll. There he goes. It didn't take us long to get the extra ones we needed. And now he's opened life right up. No, I wasn't. I know we've got stuff to do. Who are you supposed to be? Oh my goodness, what's going on here? Gonna be a bit of kabuki theatre or something. What is going on? It's Majora's Mask. We're not supposed to be anything. Well, that's good, because you're failing. Say it with a sizzle, I'm Fry. Think you're cool? Oh jeez, I can't read quick enough. Anyway, what do we got? Make money, get fish quick. Big man in the house. Oh, wow. Splatlands. Only we may loot here. Deep cut. All right, whatever. If you guys could just be quiet and let the game go on, that'd be great. Oh, of course. Agent 1 loves them. Agent 2, whatever. What do you want anyway? Yeah, good on you, Agent 2. You're my style. Did you say deep cut? The deep cut from the Anarchy Splatcast thing? Yeah, it's called a day job. You should look into it. Banditing is our real passion. Nothing can stop us. Hate to interrupt, Fry, but I have you looked around. We've hit the jackpot. Who knew this was here? Oh, shiver. All this time, treasure was just sitting under the crater. Now it's ours for the taking. Good eye, Shiver. Oh, that's big, man. So you're going to try and stop us or what? Yes, Fry, we will, and we will. Because you totally can't. We're taking all of it for ourselves. Well, that's not going to happen. Wow, it's like they rehearsed this whole thing. They are total pros. Oh, they don't seem scared. Or what do you have to do to scare someone these days? I got a little bit scared. Well, yeah, but you're on their team, mate. That's the point. Not that anyone asked, but I'm over this conversation. Well, we all are, because we just want to run around and shoot things with paint. The treasure is ours. I'd wish you luck, but I don't want to. Oh, that's fair enough. Catch you later. Good, go away and let me play the game. All right, after that mild interruption, I am now... Oh, hang on. What have I got? Well, I haven't got enough to do anything. So, let's just... I get that. I'm going to try and get him to activate that puzzle. Nah. He didn't like it. Like, come on, mate. I can't get up there. What are you doing to me? Tell you what we can do. We'll just get up there and get it ourselves. Well done, us. What do we get? A gold record. Tunes around here will sound a little cooler now. Keep an ear out. All right. I'm always up for new tunes. Okay. I've been promising to try this for a while now, so let's do it. Might have to move a bit quicker than that. Not the best shot. Where have we gone? Yeah. Did I do that all right? All right, that's another page in our little book of tricks. Greater Inkopolis and the Splatlands have widely different methods of serving up clam mochi or mochi. Inkopolis style means a clam wrapped in mochi, but Splatlanders wrap the mochi with clams. They also sprinkle on sesame seeds and top it with hot sauce. It's Splatsville. Clam to fame. Get it? Ha ha. Wow. All right. Let's get out of that. Come on. Let me out. Let me out. Okay, and with that being said, let's go and do a level. Here's a kettle. Let's jump in. What's this one? Splat you on the flip side. For some reason, it sounds familiar, but I don't know. So let's jump in and make some progress. Hopefully by the end of this first little island area, I've got some clue as to what I'm doing. Outwit the Octarians and reach the goal. Let's just take our normal loadout so that I know what I'm doing. Through we go. Outwit the Octarians. Yeah, well, we can do that. I wouldn't say they're smart, but having said that, I've already popped a smack of the head. You come out of nowhere, bro. Whoops. I probably should start being a little bit more methodical about how I approach things, or else I'll get my little butt handed to me. Anyway, there's a checkpoint. On to the next one. He popped up too quick for his own good, that fool. Oh, there's his mate. Probably should go up there. Thank you very much for having me. Oh. All right, I'll swim up. Probably could have just done that to start with. Very nice. A bounty of eggs. Oh, what do we have here? A Trizuka. Oh, what do I need that for, though? this way. Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to get to. Oh, is that maybe what I've got to do? Push up. Do we get through? We are somewhat stuck. That's all right. We'll figure it out. We have the technology. I don't necessarily have the brains, but we'll figure it out. Oh, what a clown. Yes, that's what you get. All you got to do is just think too hard about it. And instead, if I had just taken a step forward, I would have been totally fine. Oh, hang on. What's going on here? These guys are bouncing stuff at me. Pesky. Let's just hang out in the goop for a sec. Going on the offensive. Uh-oh. That's what going on the offensive gets you. Absolutely nowhere. Thank you very much. All right, settle down. You're not going to win doing that. All right, so what we learned from our previous indiscretions is we're going to hold this and then we're going to get in here and just start busting people. Hey, what happened there? Well, they're all very aggressive. Okay, we'll get out of there real quick. Oh, I feel like one more hit and I'm in strife. Let's calm it down. All right. Second time's a charm. Through we go. Next checkpoint, or indeed the final checkpoint. Oh, come on, mate. That's a bit much. Hey, you can't just pop out at me like that. Hey, where'd you fools all come from? What? Hey, wacky do. Yeah, no one knows where I am. Are you dead? Hey, that's not cricket. If I'm hidden in the ink, you shouldn't be able to shoot me. All right, snuck my way through there. And with that, we'll finish the mission. So that's Splat You on the flip side, all done and dusted, which is pretty good. Now, in terms of how far we'll get, I have no idea. But what we're going to do is we'll play for roughly an hour for each of these videos and just punch our way through this single-player campaign. I will also probably stream some multiplayer stuff, but I'll just make videos of the actual single-player campaign. So anyway, let's just double back over here and open up some more of the furry stuff. We got an upgrade point for that. Oh, it's only 100. That's what we want to see. No. Oh, 800. There better be something nice behind this. Oh, would you look at that? Something to spray paint on. Oh, Sardinium. Loving that. Let me check. I don't think there's anything... What do I need for there? I need... Oh, no, I only need one. No, get in there. That's how you know when you're early on in the game. You're still learning to use the menu system. Ah, dearie me. So, what have we got here? 3, 2, 3. Yep, let's do it. Very good, he says. Take this one as well. Increase the hero's shot rate of fire. Hang on. Stop defaulting to nah. I want it. Gotta give me it. Can I get up and do this one? Yes, I can. What's this one? Improves mobility when walking through enemy ink. Well, I need that. Because my ability to think about what I'm doing is quite poor, as you may have noticed already. So let's jump out of that now. What do we got? 9, so that's not going to open anything new. Let me have a look. There's one right there. Let's go do this bad boy. Proceed with caution. Relic restoration. Cover as much as you can with ink. This might be one of those trick ones. Let's go and find out. See what they have to tell us. I know one of these in the first video was just a trick shot where we had to basically take one shot and blow the whole lot up. And we managed to do that. What have we got here? The Explosher Burst Bomb. Okay, well, that's our option. So let's just go and do it. What? I've used all my eggs. Why let me come all the way in? I could have just gone. So now what do I do? Am I stuck here? Okay. Let me out. You're not letting me do the mission. Back to Alterna. Yes. What a jip. I shall remember you. Wasting my time. Wasting my time. Anyway. Let's go and find another kettle to open. Actually, I think there's one up here. Can we get to it, or is it a bit fluffy? No, that's not going to hold any ink for me, so that's no good. Have you ever listened to the inner monologue of a madman? Wait, what's that? That looks like it's a record. Right? That's great. All right, let's do it. Zip, what is it? Zip, splat, and jump. Can do. What craziness does this one have in store for us? Hopefully we don't have to pay to get in. Sure. Oh, not again. This is ridiculous. At this point, it's causing me grief. I need some eggs. This would have been information I could have used before I went and spent it all. Oh, wow. Can I sneak around here without getting turned into fluff? Sort of, kind of, maybe, he says. Up we go. Come on, just be a ton of eggs. That's all I want from you. No, you're a page to the map, and that's all right. What do we got here? Oh, look at that artwork. That's pretty cool. Long ago, our splattered lands were almost washed away by a great flood. All was presumed lost until 3 lights appeared and united to consume the disaster. Thankful for their salvation, the townsfolk threw a festival with 3 portable shrines as a tribute. Well, isn't that just glorious? 1 upgrade point. What I would like instead of upgrade points is some eggs. Maybe this little fella here will help us out. Let's have a look. You know what? He's come to the rescue. Plus 100. That means we can get in both. Although, having said that, am I stuck here now? You watch. I'm gonna have to pay to get out of here. Oh, that is just killing me. That's an absolute. What a stitch up that was. Absolute garbage. Oh well. Progress is hard to come by. Oh, I was so excited. I thought I'd solved a problem. Turns out, no. No, I hadn't. Oh, do I want to sneak through there without turning into fluff? Oh, no. I've been fluffed. What a debacle. Ah, so because I had the potential to be brain dead at times, I didn't realise that it told you before you went all the way in that you needed 30 eggs on the right-hand side of that little logo. So we're going to learn and go find one that's free. Hopefully there is such a thing. What's this one? There we go. Doors, 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 and more doors. Find all the keys and reach the goal. Let's get in it. Come on. Finally, are we going to be able to do something? We're going all right. What are we? 20 minutes in. Haven't achieved a lot. Finding my feet, you could say. Anyway, come on. Let us in. No fee. That's what we want. Oh, yeah, we've just been hosed down. Wait. Sneaky little bugger. All right, the door's opened. I don't feel like I need to sneak out through there or anything. Let's just get out here and have a look. Oh, yeah, I see ya. Uh-huh. There's got to be a key around here. All right, well, we can find it because we're smart. Not necessarily any good. Hey, there we go. Swim up the wall, son. There we go. Look at this. I'd go so far as to say we are geniuses. Oh, wow. So anyway, we're going to unlock this door, and then suddenly we're going to have to fight him. So that bloke just got sconded, and it was his own fault. All right, let's give ourselves a bit of a pathway in here to look around. I don't trust these sneaky McSneakers. Probably the same again here. All right. Well, that wasn't helpful. Okay. Ah. Oh, maybe I'm doing this. There's our key. Progression. Now, sorry to do this to you, buddy, but you're about to get killed. Oh, your mate's probably going to... Oh, no. I've fallen through the floor. Back. That bloke was a bit smarter than me. You can sort of see where I was. All right, another key. It's almost like they named the level appropriately. What's up there? Oh. Hey. Oh, I don't like the look of this. You found a reef slider. Aim in the direction. Oh, I'm terrified. Oops. Well, I didn't really use the weapon properly. But in my defense, we still got away with it. Let's go back this way. Why do I feel like I need to somehow get up on that? That would be absurd, surely. But I can't get paint that far up. Let's try and get creative here. Well, we're getting there. Can I swim on the roof? Feels like it's a bit complex. I still can't get in there. It's a stitch up. Gotta be up there, surely. I say doors, doors, and more doors. What about brain scratches, and more brain scratches for the simple person on the controller? Alright, so that's not gonna work. It ain't gonna happen. Oh, hang on. How do I get up there? Outside the wall? But I don't think I can get up there either. No, it doesn't like it. Made that very clear. Don't do that. Wow, isn't this just a complete steel trap? Does this present me with an opportunity? Not really. Somewhat of an issue. Got to be something out here that I'm missing. No, that's just wishful thinking. Maybe my theory here was right. All right, what can we do here? Which way? No, that's just calling him. That's no good. Oh, you fool. It's up there. Looking at it the whole time. Up we get. We make it to the top deck. It's only taken me 45 minutes longer than it should have. But that's okay. We're here to learn. Well, at least I am. There's a checkpoint. Let's get on that bad boy. Find our way through the end here. There's my key. Keys, keys, and more keys. Well said, Agent 1. I'll tell you what, those jumps make me nervous. So can I just jump straight down in there now? Yes, I can. See the goal and my house, just kidding. Cracking joke. Fair bit going on in this little room. Now, I know that what I need is to go and spend this key elsewhere. So I'm going to go do that, and then I will come back up. I need to drop this. We're down here somewhere. So we'll drop down. In we go. That gives me eggs. I'll take it. Oh, there we go. Hey, hey, hey. Look at that. That's almost the goal opened. So let's go back over to the right-hand side. Jump through a few hoops. I don't know what those hoops look like, but I'm assuming that there are some. So let's do a bolt. Oh, that was where I wanted to go, wasn't it? Sure is, he says. Let's get at it. That bullhead's got a laser. Ooh. That's not cool, bro. Very nice. All right, what am I going to do about this guy? Got him. There's the key. He only caused me a mild amount of issues there. So we got through that nice. Thank you very much. This will open up that set of glass panels and complete the bridge. We've done it. Was there any ever doubt? Constantly. Wait, hey. That's a key to reaching the goal. Yeah, that's okay, but what about that? That looks sus. That just looks like it should be something. Anyway, I'll stop with my theories. Let's just finish out the doors, and more doors. I think that was enough doors, wasn't it? Anyway. Nailed it. Mission complete. Look at us go. We're making some progress, which is nice. First time bonus. Thank you. Splatoon 3. I know I said this in the first video, but I really like, for some reason, this is a weird thing because it really isn't something that I'm into. But the fonts they've used for Splatoon 3 on that screen is awesome. I want to go back over this way. I know they're just challenges, but I still really want to... Let's have a crack. I'm going to... Not learning from my mistakes. Is that all? That cost me 600. I'd go so far as to say that wasn't worth it. And do you think I'm going to go, oh, well, maybe I won't do it anymore? No. You know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to find more. This is like playing, like I said in the last video, it is very much Mario Sunshine, and I'm just addicted to clearing all the goop out. Hey, what was that? Oh, it's you. A little pesky friend, 500. We don't have it. Let's just drop that idea. Let's go find a kettle we haven't done yet. They're all done. Here we go. This will charge us for the privilege, but that's all right. Relic restoration, so in we go again. And hopefully, well, not hopefully, because we definitely have enough eggs, so we can pay our way in and see how we go. Oh, I assume we're just splatting paint. Left, right, and center. The return for this must be good. Oh, I'm on that. Is there like a time limit on this or what? Alright, so... Oh, no, hang on. I'd like to be on that platform if I can. Ridiculous. Alright. feel like this is the sort of thing that should be timed. And I'm certainly not complaining that it isn't. But it just feels weird that I can just do what I want for as long as I want. And look, I'm okay with it, halfway. Oh, that was a jump that I probably shouldn't have made. Make sure he's got a head of hair. Get around the front, he says. Look at the size of his nose. Has he got proboscitis? I don't know if that's a real thing, but anyway. All right. This is quite a bizarre concept for a level. I feel like I should be doing more. But hey, what do I know? Oh, look, one of my friends from Japan's on here playing Splatoon. Yeah, I am. I'm covering up as much as... Oh, have you got to do it quick? Oh, okay. Now I've just figured out where the skill's coming in, right? Oh, come on. I've got to be pretty close now. So what are we classing as a Hanji? Nice work, really good. Okay. I was wondering how long that was going to go on for. All right, we're in the game. I don't know what we got for it. It cost us 30 eggs to play. Relic Restoration, 12 Ungi. Yeah, I suppose. I suppose. Beggars can't be choosers. Certainly not going to complain. $364. We'll make that 1,200. Future Utopia Island is slowly becoming ours. I'm gonna fail to learn. It's kind of an addiction, if I'm honest. Oh, wow. Big jumps. Oh, hang on. Get this out of the snow. More eggs for us. That was worth it. There's a fair bit going on over here. Anyway, hopefully this is just a normal level. It is Deadly Dance Hall Jump. I'll survive for a minute. Oh. This is going to be tough. At least it's only a minute and not the normally accustomed 2 minutes that we're expected to last for. Let's get in and have a crack. Okay, what do we get? Nothing. Test your stress management skills. Try and survive for 60 seconds. I'm nervous from the perspective of I don't really know what's expected of me. Okay. Oh, I gotcha. Is that all I'm doing? Well, I say, is that all I'm doing? I'm sure it's going to get complicated. We're nearly halfway. All right, well, this is getting a bit complicated now. No! Retry from checkpoint. Yes, let's do that. Oh, I was kind of hoping I was further through than that. Okay, so I can take multiple hits. That's a start. Oops. Didn't learn my lesson. I don't see this as something I'm going to be able to do. Oops. Desperately trying to get the eggs. Oh, no. What did I get down to? Oh, man. Hang on. I'm going to go one more. It's an addiction. It's like clearing all that purple goop. Alright, over we go. Come on. Here it comes. Press B to dodge. Well, yeah. That goes without saying. So we're nearly halfway. Oh, 6 seconds, man. I'm gonna go back to Alterna. That's killing me. 6 seconds, and unfortunately, with the rate at which those lasers are coming across the floor, that is a long time. All right, what do I got? 959. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do. Oh, what is it? 800. Yeah, it's worth it. It's a big one. Look at it go. Come on. Well done, you fluff ball. Another one. Oh, there's like an Easter. That's the thing that we just fixed. Why do I want to go up there? Uh-huh. Fair bit going on. Oh. Thank you, egg balloon. I hope you and your friends visit me often. 4 eggs. Come on. It's an egg fest. Oh, 300. Oh, we got a present. You can pick it up at the lobby terminal and use it to decorate your locker. Jeez, it's a big locker. You can fit one of those things in there. All right, so let's peel off past our friend here. Let's go find a kettle that we haven't opened up and is just a normal level. Hopefully there's at least one of those left. Not going to go and have a look. We've done that one. I don't know if I can get through here yet. Oh, I can. Oh, well. That feels like we'd be mixing up the streams by going to a different level. Not quite down with that yet. Oh. I was like, maybe I can just shoot that crate, but no, I can't. What have we got here? Zip, splat, jump. We do... I don't think we've done this one yet. Let's go and give it a bash. I'm sure we are capable. Stretch your arm. What? Oh, I get you. All right. Oh. So right at the top and then... Oh, yes. Oh, how cool is that music? Live trumpets can never go wrong. Tell you what, it was a bad shot, but we got through it. I said that sinking feeling that I was being timed, and then I realised I wasn't, and I was happy again. Talk about multiple conversations. All right, so we're doing it again. Yeah, all right. That's not acceptable. All the way back to the start. Come on now. Alright, so we got through there okay. Oh, it's back. Let me duck up here quickly and grab the box. Very good. Splatty says. Oh. Oops. Don't send me all the way back. It did send me all the way back. Slow learner. Got to remember, the aim of the game is to use your stretchy arm, so not run and gun. Stretchy arm mode, dude. Do it properly. All right. Oh, how good is this music? Is there anything Nintendo doesn't do well? I mean, apart from 1-2 Switch. What a piece of garbage. Anyway, that's enough. Let's keep it positive. Got him. Shot him in the back of the head. I don't condone that sort of behaviour. Who put the ram in the Ramalama Ding Dong? Wait, get down the other side. Are they all still there? What's that? Oh, wow. Like a big balloon that turned into a puddle of mud. I started shooting down that wall thinking, oh, it'll be cool. Then I had that moment of, well, what if it's not? What if there's something on the other side? All right, well, what are we doing here? A long way up, bro. And then I turn into a fish. And now that I'm up here, I don't know what to do. Can I just shoot those rings, or do I have to go through them? Oh, I've got to go through them. Oh, didn't count, he says. You got to actually jump through it, you fool. Still not far enough. Well, isn't that quite the... Alright, let's do it from here. Oh, come on. That's got to have been a win. What is... There's a trick to this that I'm missing. What is it? Help me. Nothing on that side. All right, well, things have just got complicated somewhat. I feel like that's got something to do with it, but I just need to be able to actually land on it, right? Again, not good enough. What happens if I try and shoot this one? No, come on. What is it? What's the trick? Oh, you know what it'll be. Hit it with my little buddy, right? Oh, you idiot. Everyone's like, mate, honestly, it wasn't that hard. You know, just the whole point of this level. Oop. Nearly dropped too far on that one. Okay, we're going okay now that the boy Genius has worked out the most basic of concepts. Oh, that's a problem. Is there another option? I don't think there is. How am I going to get to that? Do I have to jump, maybe? That made me nervous. I don't like being nervous. Okay. They do go up and up, don't they? So, where do we need to go? Let's sort of get a game plan on here. I reckon over to that one somehow. Well, I can't jump, so let's not just... And then if I drop down... Don't be afraid to hang out for a second. Look at your surroundings. Oh, don't you worry. I'm concentrating because I have NFI right now. You don't know what that means? Don't look it up. All right, let's... Well, that's not going to help me do what I want. Oh, wow, I don't even know where to start with this. Nearly held it too long. So am I going all the way over there? Can I? Oh, I can too. Oh, there you go. That's how we get them back. See, we're all right. Every now and then we learn. I won't make a habit of it, so don't stress. Oh, hey! Whoa! Man. Back to the drawing boards. It's like an American football band, but not quite. There's a great explanation. This is what it's like, but not really. All right, get up the pole. Not often I say that, by the way, up the pole. Hang on. Shoot hands. There you go. Got that right for a change. Now, I assume I want whatever that is, but I also want to make this easy and just go. Oh. I'm going to regret this, but let's do it. Oh, no, you idiot. You shouldn't have been a squid. You fell through the grate. Ah. How much more of that? I've got to go back in. Unfinished business. Unbelievable. I was nearly going to say, can you believe it? But of course you can. This is me. All right. Who put the ram in the ramadama ding dong? Oh, buffhead. No. You'll notice I've gone quiet. Oh, this is that one, I run and jump one again. Oh, we got through the hole. Or did we? No, I didn't. Just backing myself going, yeah, I've nailed that. And no, you didn't. Oh, that's a mistake. All right, I'm getting out. I'm getting out. That's frustrating. Looks like you can use those pillars. You're a genius. All right. That's how quick my brain changes. I said I was getting out, and look at me, I'm back in. Oh, just too much. You throw hands and land on that. Yes, you good human. And by good human, I mean whatever you are, because you're not a human. I don't know. What are they supposed to be? Inklings. Inklings. I have an inkling. Alright, get over here. Drop to the ground. Oh, so I can... Oh, does he? Ah, it doesn't. Of course he doesn't. Oh, well, that's a lot easier. If we're going to go about it this way. Splat, blat, 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 blat. All right, up the top. Okay. I want to make this one easier on me. Oh. $25? It's cost me 60. Oh well. Okay. Oh. Oh, that made me far too nervous. All right, so where are we going from here? Well, there's a checkpoint. Yeah, I see him. I feel like I may have done a really bad job there, but you know what? I'm going to take it and run because we got to the end. We did what we set out to do, and that's more than enough. Oh, man. My head hurts. Good outcome, though. So is there a way to be able to see what we've got? Okay, so there's one there. What's that? I'll survive for 1 minute, so we know that one. Does it show us the kettles? Don't think it does quite. Oop, no, I don't want to jump anywhere. I want to do this organically. Let's take out this one. Just because it's there. Oh, there's another collectible for my locker. I've got an Easter Island statue and a tank. This must be the world's biggest locker. Anyway. Oh, 200. Let's do that one for sure. That cleans up the record station. Nothing up top though. Like, what's the point? Bing bong. Alright, what have I got? We're pretty clear that way. I'm going to get over here. And I don't know why I said here like that. But, oops, stop. Get back, little fella. Is it 500 well spent? Let's go and find out. No. If I'm honest. Let's go again. 300. What's it gonna be? It's a hose. Well, that's kind of a bit dull, if I'm honest. I should have got that one. What's it worth? 500. We are low on eggs. Like a 40-year-old. Oh, that's horrible. Oh no. Anyway, let's keep going. All right. So what have we got? There's a bit of stuff floating around, but at the moment, we've done all that we can access. Oh, here's something new. Come on, just be like a random thing. No, it's more music. We're doing good. Oh, there's a turntable. Quite grand, really. I think we're doing splendid. Gonna do a quick run around. Oh, Squid Sisters camp. We'll stay away from them. They'll talk for 1,000 years. Unbelievable. Ladies. Not being sexist, by the way, they do just actually talk for hours. They're nuts. All right, well, how about at this point, because that's going to take us to the next level, and I don't think we're ready for that. We're going to keep that for the next video. So at that point, we've been playing for over an hour now. We've done a little bit more here at Future Utopia Island, I think is what it's called. Why is he so happy? What's going on? So, there's something there that he really wants, isn't there? Ah. Hello. It's a whole tin of eggs. Good work, little buddy. You're a friend of the family. Well done. So yeah, let's call that quits. There's another hour of Splatoon single player. Thank you very much for hanging out and watching as we progress through the early stages of this. Our next video will head off to World 2 and continue to progress. Hopefully we can get some of those special little sardines and upgrade our character a bit more and have some more fun. So thanks for watching. Chuck us a like, subscribe, get in the comments and say good day. Do all of that good stuff. Most importantly, thanks heaps for watching. We'll see you all next time. Hooroo. See you later. Bye.